Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with the NBA main slate video on this Friday night. Hopefully you guys cashed today. Hopefully you stayed away from those OKC players like SGA. What the fuck was that? Holy crap. Oh, wow. Everybody on that team went out there and just ruined everybody's lineup. So hopefully you stayed away, excuse me, from OKC. Had some filet mignon dinner, grilled it. It's a really, really, really nice dinner. Just to celebrate my two takedowns. No takedowns today. No takedowns today. I'm not Superman, but I came close in one NHL. I came in 10th in the large GPP. Um, and I just want to say thank you to everybody for your support, for the congratulations. And there's even haters out there like, this guy's excited about this amount of money, or what was the other one? Like, I forget. People are just haters, man. I'm just like, really, man? Yeah, it was a $200 win, but I spent $3 to get it. Like, wow, unbelievable. But those that are supportive, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Cause you know what? I show win, lose, or draw. All right. Um, but let's show what we did today. Not a bad day. Again, the MLB winning streak is still on. I don't even know how many days, but we're still going. So cashed here, early slate, pretty good. Belizia went out there. You did, you know what? Um, NHL cashed. MLB, all my double ups cashed. Very nice. Got a 141. Cashed in the GPP also on my cash line. If you guys see, I don't play large contests. I just don't. I mean, like people wise, I do. Dollar amount, I don't. I just don't do that. Why? Right? I play for fun. I play for my members. For me, it's about the glory. It's about winning, right? I don't, the money's okay, right? The money's good, but it's just about glory. It's about the win. It's about winning my members' money. So if y'all can't get that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not one of these guys that spend hundreds of dollars a slate and play 150 lineups. I just don't do it. That's not me. All right. And this one, I had the only by the time I got around to it, the only contests left were dollar contests because I waited too long. So I got one in, and of course I came in 28th out of 297. So that's why I only played a dollar one here. There was just nothing left, and then this was the good one, my best lineup of the day. NHL came in 10th in the largest GPP, 153, not too bad. And I told you guys on yesterday's slate, I said, hey, what are we going to take down next? NHL? I thought it was going to happen. So, but yeah, another profitable day, guys. www.dfsclub.com. Come get your lineups. It's the weekend. We got MMA tomorrow. I'm going to try and get a video in. I was telling my wife, like, hey, you need to go to bed. I need to shoot videos, but she don't comprehend it. Like, me staying up till 3, 4 in the morning to shoot videos, and now I got 3 to do. She just don't get it, but it's okay. I love her. She's my wife. Um, but yeah. You got DFS Space. You got Skywalker DFS. That's me. You got DFS Whisperers, guys. You get every single sport. You get KBO, NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, guys. And welcome all the new members today. We got a lot of new members today. Shout out to all you guys. And you guys just made yourselves right at home. I love it because our community is just so user friendly. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And pick your plans, guys. Come get it this weekend. Come get this bread. I'm looking for my third takedown in 4 days. I I try to take down every day, but I don't know. I'm just in a zone right now, guys. I'm seeing everything clearly. So, and it's not just one sport either. I'm looking to take down that MMA card tomorrow, big time. So yeah, cheapest in the industry, guys. 3 providers, the best, the most polite, no disrespectful community out there. And yeah, welcome all new members. Happy to have you. www.dfsclub.com. I'm going to close the DFS club here so you guys don't keep hearing that beeping sound. All right, so let's get to the slate. So there's a lot of injuries here, which is a lot of value. but we got to be careful with the value because most of the time, as you saw today with OKC, with the center value, got you nothing, right? It was all smoke and mirrors. Jimmy Butler's going to be out. Donovan Mitchell went from out to questionable. I think he's going to be out, guys. And then Mike Conley's questionable. So Beverly's doubtful. Going to be very interesting. So we just got to do our thing, keep up with the news, and see who's going to play and who's not going to play. So let's get into it. Let's go into the position optimizer. By the way, this is Draft Dashboard. It's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below, and you yourself can have this same exact tool, Draft Dashboard, and you get access to all my player pools, guys, all my saved lineups. It's only $1. Take the Draft Dashboard challenge, $1 for 30 days. All right. So the top option here, point guard, is Luka Duka going up against Milwaukee. Milwaukee has absolutely nothing to play for. Dallas does. That's $11K for Luka. I don't know if I'm gonna go here because of the price tag. Not that Luka's a bad play. I'm just afraid the game's gonna get out of hand. Milwaukee's just gonna lay down like they have been. They got beat by the Brooklyn G team, guys. All right. So if that happens, Luka ain't gonna play the fourth, right? Not gonna play the fourth quarter. Milwaukee is not gonna screw around. They already had everything locked up. Why risk it, right? Giannis, all those guys. Why are they going to risk it? So that's my way of thinking. 11K Luka, I think I'll pass. And I think a lot of people will go there. Damien Lillard at 10K is kind of interesting to me because this price tag. Clippers, another team that has everything pretty much locked up, but they're still playing. Everybody's still playing their minutes, which is nice. It's just the team has so much depth, they can do that. But 10K, I think a lot of people will be scared off here. Coming off an 80-point fantasy game, played 40 minutes. He always plays 40 or more minutes. I think Damian Lillard is sneaky right here. I think the ownership will be low. I think people will just automatically go Luka just because it's Luka. So I do like Damian Lillard here at 10K. Get him in there. Next up, we got 5 times King Booker T, up in the hizzo. He's only 8-3, guys. That's a bargain. Going up against Miami, who's shorthanded, right? So it should be a good game. Coming off a 40-point fantasy game, only played 29 minutes, which is unusual for him, but blowouts happen. I think this game stays close. So Booker T at 8-3, we all know his upside. His floor is safe. He had a floor game last game, 39 fantasy points. So at 8-3, hell, I'd even start here, right? So Donovan Spider Mitchell, let's see what it says. He did not suit up for the previous game due to lower personal strain it has established. So it's uncertain, so we don't know. So we'll get to that. But even at 7-9, nah, not 7-9 Donovan Mitchell. So let's go. So Mike Conley is also questionable. It's unknown if he will play. So this is going to be interesting with these Utah guards, guys. It's going to be really interesting. If both these guys miss, you're going to have lots of value open up. Ricky Rubio, Brogdon, CJ McCollum, I'm not going to play. I won't play CJ unless Dame is going to sit out. That's the only way. Brogdon, too much. Rubio hasn't been playing too well. So let's move on. So Conley, we'll see. We got to keep our eye on things. Bledsoe at 5'6", maybe. I just wish he was getting more minutes, right? 18, 23 minutes his last two. I want to see 30-minute Bledsoe because he will go off if he gets those minutes. But again, this team has nothing to play for, so why risk it? Sweet Lou at 5'5", disappointing. He only got 20 minutes again and got 13 fantasy points. Again, the Clippers, they're taking it easy with Sweet Lou. They're not rushing him back. So unless we get worried he's going to play, they're going to take off the handcuffs. He's going to play a full 30 minutes. Don't play him. Another injury. Gordon Dragic. We don't know. Let's see here. Sprained ankle. So I doubt he plays. Sprained ankles, if you guys have ever had one, I've had several. They hurt. They swell up and they hurt for a long time. Sometimes I wish it was broken. They hurt less. But hey, value. If he sits out, extra value. Same with Jamal Murray. What's to say about him? Hamstring tightness. That's never good. Um, yeah, just injuries everywhere, guys. So we got to keep our eyes and ears open. So that leaves Kendrick Nunn a possibility at 5-3. I'm just not going to go there. He's not doing it this year. He got a shot last time again. 29 minutes, 26 fantasy points, 30-point club. No. Now, if all these guys are out, Conley, Mitchell, yo, it's time to fire up some Jordan Clarkson, guys. Right? It's time. Hopefully they give him 30 minutes. You guys all know what he can do with 30 minutes. At 5'2", definitely part of the 30-point club. And when I say 30-point club, let me reiterate. That means when you're rostering your rosters, DraftKings, Fanduel, what have you, is that player going to get you 30 fantasy points? If not, why are you rostering him? Right? So stick to the system, trust the process, and it should work out for you. Jordan Clarkson, if those guys are out, looks very appealing at 5'2", but only if they're out, guys. Let's not get crazy. Monty Morris, no. I've had enough of him. Coming off a bad game. I mean, shit. I mean, if he does get the start, maybe you can take a shot. I'll put him in. I mean, if he's getting 30 minutes at 4-4, I mean, he's just so scoring dependent. But he just really pissed me off that last game. But you can't hold grudges in DFS, right? Sometimes I got to remind myself. Alex Caruso also is questionable, but no LeBron. So if LeBron is out and Caruso gets a start at 3-3, you better roll him out there. Caruso will go off. He's great for fantasy. But he does everything. Blocks, steals. He'll dunk once in a while. He might dunk the ball. But Caruso, if he gets to start at 3-3, get him in there, guys. That's a big if. But if he does, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see, who else do we got? Quinn Cook, don't do it without LeBron. 29 minutes, 16 fantasy points. There's a reason why my Warriors got rid of him. And that's going to do it for point guard. So, yeah, a lot of injuries to look out for. Hang on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. DFS Club, don't worry. You know I got you. I do that for you guys. All right? All right, so let's go. Shooting guard. Tyler Hero, 5'1". I do like him. He's more consistent. He's a little bit more than like Nunn and, the flying Nunn, whatever. But I do like Hero. He hasn't let me down. Going up against Phoenix, 5'1". He will get 30 minutes, 33 fantasy points last game, 30-point club right here at 5'1". Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's go. Who else? We already went over Clarkson. Duncan Robinson, too, I like. Another one. Now, he'll be lower owned out of the value plays, as you would say. I just trust him more. 29, 33 minutes in his last two games, 31, 25 fantasy points. At 4'8", yeah, I can get some Duncan Robinson in my lineups. Next up, Gary Trent, man. He's in all my videos, and there's a reason why for it. That don't even make sense. Again, I sound not making sense. It's late. It's been a long day. I didn't get to start shooting when I wanted to, as usual. So, but yeah, Gary Trent's only 4'8", guys. The minutes are there, 33, 35, 36. Fantasy points, 31, 23, coming off a 44 fantasy point game. Going up against the Clippers. Not a bad matchup. Get him in there at 4'8". Let's see, who else did I have? Andre Iguodala, man. How could you not? How could you not? And you're welcome for that last slate. Got 27 minutes, 33 fantasy points, guys. He's the real deal. Hey, I watched him play with the Warriors all those years. So the injuries, Andre Iguodala should get the start. If not, he'll get at least 30 minutes. If he gets more, that's even better. But at 4-5, yes, get him in there, guys. And just plug and go. Set it and forget it. You guys remember that thing in the 90s? Probably not. That's how old I am. Let's go to small forward. Kawhi Leonard, I'm not going to get to at 8'8". I just haven't seen 60, 70 point Kawhi yet. I haven't seen it yet. It is possible. Paul George is $800 cheaper. Paul George has gone up. I guess I can look here. The minutes are always going to be there, right? Unless it's a blowout. They'll get 25, 26 minutes apiece. God, I just wish it was the Paul George from OKC, man. The man that would get 60, 70 fantasy points. But since he got traded or whatever, went to the Clippers, we haven't seen it. It's just there's too many mouths to feed on that team. So 8K, maybe. I'll think about it. Next up, Carmela Anthony's always in play, guys. He's 5'5", coming off a floor game. He had a bad game, but he played 31 minutes. He plays mid-30s normally. Going up against the Clippers, guys, it's not a hard matchup. They're ranked 22nd in the league. So defensively, get yourself some Carmelo Anthony. Get him in there. Finney Smith, injured maybe, so we'll see about that. That might be more minutes for Tim Hardaway. Marcus Morris right here, not bad. He does get mid-30s minutes a game, believe it or not, right? Portland's just horrible against small forwards. 4-5. Hopefully he gets you 30. 28 fantasy points in his last 2 games. Marcus Morris, get him in there. Why not, right? TJ Warren, I'm going to wait and see. It's not a good matchup against the Lakers. 8-2 coming up. As you see, he's sliding down. 70, 49, 36. Coming back down to earth. The minutes are there. That's never been an issue. But 8-2 is quite a price to pay. You can get Paul George. You can get damn near Kawhi for that. So you got to make some decisions here. I'm going to wait and see how he does this next game to see if those runs were a fluke or not. So TJ Warren, maybe put him in your back pocket. Next up, Michael Porter Jr., guys. I ain't even got to tell you. Do I? 7-2. I'd rather play him than TJ Warren. 43, 36, 34 minutes. His minutes are secured up. 60, 54, 55 fantasy points in his last 3. No hesitation. Just get him in there. None whatsoever. So with no LeBron, we got Kyle Kuzma at 5'4", way too cheap. 29 minutes last game, 40 fantasy points. He always picks it up when he's called upon. Kyle Kuzma's on that level. 30-point club? Absolutely. Kyle Kuzma, get him in there at 5'4". We already went over Trent, Duncan Donuts, Robinson. All right, here. Let's see. All right, so don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. We're going to go to power forward, guys. Giannis, no, not until he gets to the playoffs. I'm going to fade Giannis till he get to the playoffs. AD, hell no. He's too fragile. He'd take a little bump. He'll go sit on the bench. They're not going to risk him. However, Nurkic at 8-9, I absolutely love. 41, 55, 54 fantasy points. It's great to see him back healthy. That leg all nice healed up. Get him in there, guys, at 8-9. Ayton, also good. 7-6. They won't move his price. This is a great matchup. 49, coming off of 49. So he did play the second half last game. He did actually accrue fantasy points, which was nice to see. Played 34 minutes, guys. DeAndre Ayton, he's just, you can count on him. 7-6, he should be like 8-5. So DeAndre Ayton, get him in there, guys. Stop playing. How many of y'all played Kemba today? I want to hear it. How do you do? Let's see here. Kelly Olynyk, get him in there. 4-9, he had a poor shooting day. It happens. He's human. I know he looked like someone like on Lord of the Rings or that dwarf from, what's that show those nerds like? Game of Thrones, right? Kelly Olynyk, he looked like one of them. He's only 4-9, guys. Come on. This is a no-brainer. Get him in there. He'll get plenty of minutes, probably mid-30s in a close game against Phoenix. Plug and play. All right, and that's pretty much all I got for power forward. Again, you can play. Let the other donkeys chase these Anthony Davis and Giannis because good luck. Not till the playoffs. Then talk to me. Even with LeBron out, I ain't going anywhere near AD. So we got Nikolai Jokic, DFS Space's favorite player in the whole wide world. He's 9-2. He burned him last game. He got 31 fantasy points, only played 23 minutes. Yikes. It's Fat Boy. But you know what? I love this play. He gets out of bed for Utah. Last 2 times he's played Utah, 78 and 55 fantasy points. Get him in there. With all this value, you can put one center in the center spot and the other one in utility spot. And Nurkic is power forward eligible, so you can throw him in there. Next up, Porzingis. I do trust him. He's doing damage. He's only 8'4", right? He should be like 10K. In all honesty, he plays almost 40 minutes a game still. Still plays his ass off. Got 52 fantasy points last game. I was wrong. I admit when I was wrong. Get him in there, guys, at 8'4". Then we got the Bear, Rudy Gobert, 7'5". Way too cheap. Way too cheap. Even if he gets 30 fantasy points, 7'5", it's okay. It's really okay. Going up against Denver, I mean, pretty consistent. 37, 44, 42, 35, and 40. Yeah. Rudy Gobert, call him the Bear. His ownership will be very low owned. Get him in there. Next up, I'm going to give Bam another shot, even though he screwed me. 21, 22 fantasy points. But with the injuries, too, I'm going to give him another shot. Going up against Phoenix, he's got 8 in defense, which is not that good. 49, 33, 43, his last 3 against him. He's just so hit and miss. But he had his floor game. I think we get another 40-point game out of Bam Adebayo tomorrow, guys. Get him in there. And next up, with no Montrezl, my Nezel, Zubac has been getting Zubac things done at 5'3". He looked like the Zubac from the Lakers. Now, he's only getting mid-20s minutes. So he's like JaVale McGee in that way. He doesn't need that many. 27, 35, 45 fantasy points, guys. Just think if he got 30 minutes. Zubac, get him in there at 5'3". Next up, don't overlook my man no more. Don't do it. Brook Lopez. They ain't taking no chances with him. They're letting him fly. They're saying, Brook, go out there. I know you look goofy, but go out there and play your ass off. And that's what he's been doing. 31 minutes a game. 46, 31 fantasy points. Get him in there. Now, there's chirping around that Whiteside might be injured or might not play. I don't know where I heard that from, but in that case, you can go Zach Collins. If Whiteside misses, you can go Zach Collins at 4-3. He will get over 30 minutes if Whiteside is out. That's a big if. If he is, we're all at Zach Collins, guys. Let's see, who else did I have? And that's going to do it, guys. So we got a total of 26 watch players, which is quite a bit. It's just all about I got to keep up on the news because I have a lot of members that depend on me. Guys, you want lineups. I do all the work. You just plug and play the lineups, guys. www.dfsclub.com. You got DFS space. You get lineups, guys. 3 providers. Hey, I want to welcome Mark, Jeffrey, Damien, Christopher, Desmond. Welcome to the club, guys. And all the 3-day pass members, there's just so many of you. It would take me, there's like 20 of you. But you guys, welcome too. Let's get ready. We got MMA tomorrow. I always get excited for fight day, so let's do it. You get every sport, guys. www.dfsclub.com. And don't forget Draft Dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. So let's go to the lineup optimizer. See what Draft Dashboard has to say here about the matter. You know, you can do this all day long. It does GPP and cash lineups. You don't like this one, you can just do it again. I mean, you can do this all day long. I still do, and I've had Draft Dashboard for a couple of years now. So check it out, guys. Links in the description below. It's only $1. You cheap bastards. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. My wife is cheap as hell, though. She don't watch my videos, so I'm safe. She's what we call a penny pitcher. She grew up privileged. I grew up not so privileged. So if I have money in my hands, guess what? It's gone because I grew up without it. So She does all the finances, thank God, or we'd be out in the street. But hey, some of you guys, some of you husbands know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. So let's say a prayer. Let's get up out of here and let's win some bread tomorrow. All right. Here we go. So, and then one more announcement. My friend, my brother, Champ, aka Neil, passed his test. The one we've been praying for. He gets to go back to work. He passes COVID. He's clear of COVID. He's good to go. Neil, I told you, brother. That's the power of prayer, and you're going to make it, man. But good news. Always good to hear. All right, so let's do it. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. God bless your friends, your families, your neighbors if you like them. Please, God, give us the wisdom to get this bread tomorrow. And that'll do it. Let's get it. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I got 2 more videos to do. So strap yourselves in. Hopefully you got time to watch them. MMA coming up and MLB. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for all the comments. And the haters, y'all know what you can do. Right there. You're just mad because you'll never get a takedown in your life. The only thing you'll ever take down is a goddamn smorgasbord or a buffet. You fat fucks. All right. All kidding aside, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.